and welcome to week 4 of building Air Kit and Lego. I know it's been a couple of weeks since the last segment, which is week 3. It's just been busy these past couple of weeks with designing stuff on Studio or Stud.io and waiting for the parts to come in, which was delayed due to that winter storm that happened a few weeks ago. But aside from that, in this week, we are basically going to be finishing up the front leftmost Scout Tower, which you can probably already see on the bottom right corner of your screen or whichever device you're watching this video on. That's basically what we're going to be focused on this week, just completing or mostly completing the Scout Tower. There's still like a few little things I need to do to it, but that means in future segments we can move on. We can start working on other buildings and whatnot on other base plates or on the current base plate. So without any further delay, let's go ahead and jump right into this week's segment. So to start off, I actually haven't touched Air Kit in at least probably like a little bit more than a week. And that is because I've been designing online. And as you can see, this section right here is the bottom base of the Scout Tower, and this is like the top base of the Scout Tower. And I'll explain that when I actually build it. Which I actually just got the parts in a few hours ago, so I'm very excited that the parts came in. If you don't know, I live in Texas, and Texas had a huge winter storm, and I was out of power and been away from home for some of those days, and so unfortunately I wasn't able to touch Air Kit, and that's why some of my packages were delayed. So that's why it's been almost a little bit over 3 weeks since the last episode or segment. So to start this week off, I got all the parts here to start building the bottom and top base of the Scout Tower. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a time lapse of me building the bases of the Scout Tower. And I really want to clean some of this up because it is really messy. There's just a bunch of parts everywhere. I kind of need to sort some parts out. So I'm going to go ahead and put the time lapse. I'm going to be building the 2 bases. And I actually found a few more 3x3 plates to build a few more walls. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, clean all this out, and build in this general area. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So this is what the Scout Tower is looking like so far. During that time lapse, I was able to complete the bottom base, which is this bottom part right over here, forming the Hexagon structure. And then I took like this middle structure and I put it down, and I kind of had to redesign this middle structure. It is stable, but it's very fragile, I guess. So because it's really fragile, I don't want to like take these panels off and show you guys how I did that. Kind of hard to see without taking off the panels, but anyway, I'm very happy with how the Scout Tower is looking so far. These gaps are kind of inevitable. I'm going to try and fix that, but that's not something I need to fix right now at the moment. But basically, I just completely redesigned the entire bottom base. This was the original bottom base, and as you can see, it was very bulky, and I just really didn't like it. And so I'm very happy that I was able to go on Studio and redesign it to look even better. So this is what I used to make the hexagonal outline. It uses 1x2 brick with studs facing one side or on one side, and then using the, let's see if it can focus, these 1x2 hinge plates with like the connecting joints. And I made 6 of these and then formed them into a hexagon outline, as you can see when I put the angle directly downward. And I thought at first when I finished building this, I thought it was going to be really bulky, but then once I put this middle structure on top, it looks really accurate and it looks to scale with this structure and also with these figures right next to it. So I'm very happy with how this is looking so far. So I'm going to go ahead and bring my computer back and build the top base of the Scout Tower. And also, I really need to like clean this area out because it's just really messy and it's hard to find some parts. I was going to do that in the other time lapse, but I wanted to pause that time lapse to show you guys what the scout tower is looking like with just the base and the middle structure. So this is what it's looking like so far, and let's go ahead and jump to that other time lapse. So here is the 99% completed scout tower, and words can't even describe this. Like, this looks amazing. Like, I'm very happy with how this turned out to be. And obviously I said 99% done. That's because there's like these gray antennas that go like on this corner, but I don't have gray antenna pieces. So when those come in, I can just add those, and then this will be 100% completed. But overall, I'm very happy. This was a very difficult structure or building to build, and I know this took quite a while, but now that it's done, it will be easier to build 3 more because I already have this as a template. So I need to build 3 more going on each of these 3 corners. But that's not something I need to do right now. I'll build those when I actually get to those base plates. But for right now, we're focusing on this leftmost corner base plate. So I really like how the scout tower looks next to the stormtrooper, and I really like how it looks in this corner with like this L-shaped wall pattern. I think it just looks really good. Like, this definitely looks like Star Wars Commander to me, like right now, just that corner, and I'm very happy with it. How I built like this top hexagonal structure is kind of the same as the bottom base, except I have a 1x2 brick with studs on both sides, and I turn it to where the studs are facing top and bottom, and that way I have these hinge bricks up and down to get that curvature of the medium blue tiles. I actually really like 2x3 tiles. I actually didn't know LEGO made 2x3 tiles until recently, and it fits really well. And so after I created like 6 of these little structures, I put them all together and tried folding them, shaping it so it can fit right there. These 2x2 wedge plates on all of the 6 sides hide like the little indentures. So actually I can take this off right here, and when I take it off, you can see that this is the top base, and it just slides down there, and it just fits really well in there. And then obviously how the scout trooper is standing is I have like round 4x4 plates just going up, and then a 2x2 jumper. So that way the scout trooper or whatever figure I want on here can easily stand and it can easily come off. So I'm very happy with that. So this is like basically a completed scout tower, and I'm very happy with how this looks. I hope you guys are too. Just giving you more angles on the sides and on the other side right here. It just looks really good, and I'm just overall really happy. Like, I can't say that enough. Looking at this corner definitely speaks Star Wars Commander to me. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with the game. I actually put a reference picture of the scout tower in the top left corner so you guys can see how it looks compared to what I built, and I think it looks pretty accurate if I say so myself. But this is gonna wrap up this episode, guys. Again, I just really wanted to complete the scout tower in the corner, and now that it is, I can move on to other buildings or whatnot in this corner base plate, such as the landing pad, which I actually started an outline, which you can kind of see over there, but I had to move it out for these parts. During the next segment, we're going to start building more in this base plate now that the scout tower is done, and obviously I really need to start cleaning this area out because it is really messy with a bunch of parts. But I hope you guys enjoyed the time lapses. I hope all of y'all enjoyed this episode, and let me know down in the comments what you think of this basically completed scout tower. And let's go right into that outro. So this is gonna conclude week 4 of building Air Kit and Lego. Let me know down in the comments what you think of my scout tower. I think it looks really good. Like every time I pass by this table, I just cannot stop staring at it. I think I did a great job and it looks really accurate to the game. Moving forward, I plan to continue working on this base plate, start working on one of the landing pads, which the Imperial Shuttle will go on, and it will be roughly right next to the Scout Tower. So that's what I plan in future segments. So thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and click the bell icon so you know when the next segment or week is uploaded to my channel. And make sure to like this video, and I'll see y'all in the next video.